Ladies and gents, welcome back to the TSI YouTube channel. It is time for episode number 3 of our player career mode here at Sheffield Wednesday. The season is underway, the window has slammed shut, and we are into the month of September, nearly into the month of October for that matter. We've made an okay start to the season as well. We're yet to get our first goal, but we have been making an impact. Before we dive into a little look at the fixtures, our career so far, and the stats for the season so far, if you haven't already, please do hit the subscription button. Get yourself involved. We are 1 away from 700 at the time of recording this. So if you want to make an old man's day, hit the subscription button, get yourself down in the comments, give the video a thumbs up, and let me know if you're enjoying the save. The league table after 5 games looks like this. We are currently 8th in the table. We are on 8 points. It is very early days indeed, but only 1 defeat so far in the season. 2 goals conceded, not too bad. The leaders are Southampton and Swansea. They are tied on 13 points. Millwall, Coventry, West Brom and Preston are the sides just below them. Again, we're comfortably sat in 8th at the minute. The side struggling towards the bottom, all winless. Wrexham, Oxford and Charlton yet to win a game. Fixtures for today, as always, 3 of them will play, 2 of them we will sim. It is Portsmouth away first up for QPR at home. We then go to Birmingham away before going into the month of October. It's then Coventry at home, Charlton away. What games we play, what games we sim, we'll decide as we go. You can see in the top right that we are also a 70 rated player. We do have 12 points to spend currently. We've decided every goal will be 2 points added. An assist is 1, maybe 2. Man of the match is also 1. That is where we are. Career so far, these are the stats for the season. Our form, an 8.4 rating. On average, we are currently the top rated player in the squad in terms of that form. 7 appearances so far, 3 wins, 2 defeats, 2 draws. We have 3 assists to our name. We are looking for that first elusive goal of the season to really cement our place in this starting 11. We are still in the starting 11, just about. Could do with probably getting some training in over the next couple of weeks, otherwise we may get dropped to the bench. But things so far are looking pretty good. Jamal Lowe, top goal scorer in the league. Of course, he got a hat-trick last time out. But let's get into this first game. We will play this one. It's Portsmouth away to kickstart episode number 3. Off and running then. Portsmouth will get the game underway. We're just looking to keep up our good personal form, but also our good team form as well. We've not started the season badly at all. And again, I would love that first goal. Of course, the assists are nice, but I really want that first goal and that first moment where we could potentially make a decisive moment in this game happen. Hopefully that will come against Portsmouth as we're through now. Going to play it through to Ugbo, who's going to play a ball over to Jamal Lowe, but I don't think he will get there. He won't. Bannon in the middle finds ourselves and go back to Shalabar. We're just going to make an option here and give Shalabar the option to come back. Ping this ball out wide, and again, that is exactly the type of player we want to be. In that pocket, pinging passes and then making runs through the middle. That time he gets cut off, but that is what we're going to build the foundation of this player on. Winning the ball back, high work rate, high determination. Of course, we need to improve our stamina. That has caught us out in the last few games, that is for sure. And then breaking up play, but also being quick and a threat in attack. Big tackle again in the midfield, and again, we come away with the ball. Can we send somebody on their way? Ugbo now into the middle. Can we find Jamal Lowe? We do find Jamal Lowe. His first touch gets him away there. He's going to have to come back to Bannon. We're going to try and spread the play out wide. I think he's just onside. Amas is onside. Let him play. Don't try and influence. Don't get too involved. Ball goes into the box to Lowe. Can't get there. Barry Bannon can't get there. Portsmouth will clear. Good signs though. Good first 25 minutes for Sheffield Wednesday and more importantly ourselves. Portsmouth again coming forward. End-to-end stuff here as Murphy comes into it. Valerie gets there. We're going to call for the ball from Barry Bannon. And now we can potentially cut our first touches there. We've got to remember we're a 70 rated player and that we can't just demand and be too skillful in that because Bishop's going to get the ball. Thankfully for us, it doesn't lead to a goal. Bit of a scrappy game here at Fratton Park. Jamal Lowe coming forward though. We're nowhere to be seen. I don't want to burn all my fitness just trying to desperately barrel forward. We are going to get the ball in the edge of the box. We are going to have a shot, but Leroux with the block. Barry Bannon, can we get the ball back now? We do get the ball back. We're going to play the ball through to Shalabar. Shalabar into Bannon. We're going to call for it in the middle. Chance! What a tackle that is. I thought for a split second it was going to break for us, and that was going to be the moment we were going to be celebrating. Also for the chance late in this first half. Williams now on the edge of the box. Plays it into Bishop. We're going to try and get across and cut it to Leroux. Chaplin with a shot. Just goes wide. That is the end of the first half. A pretty dire first half. We've had a few of them already this season. We're very much in the game and we're controlling that midfield battle though. Hope the chances will come. Shalabar, can we find the ball into ourselves? We do find the ball. Go back to Shalabar. Just try and wait patiently for the opening. No real major runs. Shalabar back to him and get dispossessed. It's so congested in midfield. The only problem with this system that we're playing, we're so narrow it doesn't lead to many quick counter-attacking opportunities. We have to rely on everything going through the middle, and Ogbo's now there. We've got our back to goal. We've got no options on to really create anything, and we're just going to have to switch the play back to the right back to Bernard. It's just where we've got no influence over that decision. Shalabar now. Can we play the ball through to Ogbo? We're going to ask for the ball back. I think we're just about onside. Oh, we're just off. Couldn't quite time it to perfection. Oh, it's tight. It is a clear one, though. Nearly. So very nearly. Also trying to create something yet again. Murphy. This has been one of the most dire games of football I think I've ever been a part of. I won't lie to you. Making a highlights package out of this game for this episode will be very, very difficult, I can tell you that, because I think either side had a shot of any note apart from our deflected shot. We might have to check it, but this has been absolutely dire. I said that. We'll probably jinx it now as Murphy's in the box. We won't jinx it because this is only getting worse. We do give the ball away, though. Lacroix. Chance. Williams now into the box. Can we get across? We can't get across. There is a shot. Thankfully for us, it's wide. And that is about as exciting as this game has got. Also with the pressure late on. Murphy into the box. Bernard gets across. Back to Murphy, though. Can we prevent the ball? Can we at least try and salvage a point from what has been one of the worst games of football you ever see? Lang from distance. Horvath with the save. Is going to be a corner late in this game. And I'd say it'd be cruel, but it really wouldn't, because neither side has really threatened much. And that just about sums this game up. Enjoy that one, fellas. Really good bit of news. A man of the match performance supposedly means we can look to increase a stat. And a stat of that, we are going to do stamina. I think that's the smart thing. We are leggy in the midfield, and being in this position, we can't afford to be that. So we will get to spend one solitary point. It won't change our overall rating, but it will help along the way. Back on home soil then, it is 22nd place QPR, who are the visitors to Hillsborough for this championship game, where, again, personally, we put in an okay performance. As a team, it was lacklustre. It was pretty dull. It was pretty dire. And we are looking to improve that and try and have an impact on this game when it comes to the scoreline. The ball now, looking for something early. Can we go out wide? There we go. There's the good ball to Ugbo. Ugbo's in on goal. Can this be a potentially another assist? Can he find Jamal alone? No, go alone. His confidence must be shot to bits, because why he's not just bursting on, putting the afterburners on, beating the last man, having a shot, I will never know. And if that's what we're dealing with as our strikers, we really are going to have to be head and shoulders above everyone else on this pitch to make an impact. Tackle again from us in the midfield. That's exactly what we need to do. Keep running with it. Make Ugbo the last man. Ugbo now. Can we find us on the edge of the box? Will we call for this ball back? We won't need to. It is going to be a corner. Better from us. Much better attacking intent. Barry Bannon will come across for the corner. We're going to just try and get ourselves on the front post. I don't typically try and get ourselves on the ball from these corners. We'll now peel off to the edge. Try and see if we can create an opening. Try and feed this ball into the middle. Cooper's on the edge of the box. Really the centre half that you want it to fall to. Ugbo and Lowe weren't there. Frey in the middle. QPR trying to hit us on the counter-attack. Dembele on the edge. Can we get back? Brilliant challenge from us. There's the defensive resilience that we need to show. Can we win the second ball there? We can't. We get absolutely flattened by Dunn. Thankfully for us, we're back on our feet. Defensive duty again. Frey into the middle. QPR with a chance to potentially create an opportunity. Ball to the edge of the box for Iran Morgan. We are there again, though. And we'll be able to potentially counter-attack again. And we are using so much fitness here. Jamal Lowe can't get there. He falls to the ground. And again, I just need to self-preservation of this fatigue at the minute. To Ogbo. Can he find Jamal Lowe? He won't. He'll go back to us. We just, again, the lack of width really is absolutely killing any sort of attacking intent we've got. I really wish we could influence the manager's decision to say, please play some bloody wingers in this game. Bannon. Can we play in Jamal Lowe? We will play in Jamal Lowe. Jamal Lowe, have a shot, please. Deflection. Is it a corner? It is a corner. The glimpses are there. The signs are there. We just can't seem to create anything, because we are going to try and call for the ball. I think we're going to go short again. We are going to go short again. We'll try and create something here. Can we get ourselves a chance to get a shot away? We do get a shot away, but it is going to be blocked and speculative at best. But I think that's probably our best route to goal at the minute. To goal again here. Ball into Valerie. We're going to call for the ball back. Find Shalabar in the middle. Try and create something again. Call for a through ball. And again, shot from distance on the edge of the area. Good save from Nardi. That's better. Much better performance so far. Again, I really hope we don't go short again here. Ball at the front post. It's going to go back to Jamal Lowe at the back post. Can we win the second ball? We do win the second ball. We're going to try and lay this off. Shot from distance. Morrison with a big diving block. Creating so much more in this game than we did in that whole 90 minutes against Portsmouth. Chance here for QPR. What a save from Horvath. Somehow, it's gone behind him against the opposite post. It's a huge save to keep the scoreline at 0-0. Frey heads over. QPR on the front foot in this second half. Encounter. Now we can potentially look to make something happen. Can we find the run of Jamalo? Jamalo actually takes the ball off us. Goes back to us. Can we get the shot away? Clark Slater is there. It's just not happening for us. I've got a horrible feeling it's going to be another dire 0-0 for you guys watching, and that is not what we want to see. Chalobah, though, chance here. Can we create something else? Can we play in Jamalo? Jamalo has a shot from distant. Nardi is there. That's never beaten him. Challenge from us again in the midfield. We are working our absolute socks off. The rating in the top right says just that as well. Bannon. Can we ask for the through ball? We do ask for the through ball. Back to Lowe. Corner. No, goal kick. Didn't even take a deflection. I say we're doing everything right from our point of view. I don't feel like I can do much more to influence this game than we are, but it's just not quite working for us up top at the minute. A serious lack of goals, a lack of goal threat, and a lack of belief in front of goal just isn't clicking right now for us as Chair comes forward. We're going to try and get back. Lucky, actually, we don't give a foul away there as Horvath comfortably gathers Frey, who's looked the most dangerous player. Horvath again. QPR should have won it late on. They've had the better opportunities in this second half, but they cannot take it. Horvath has been very, very impressive, and we're just going to try and make this run again. Ugbo, can you find us? He does find us. We're on the edge of the box. There's no foul. Brane wins it. That's going to be full time. It's a better performance from the team. It's another 0-0 draw, though. 2 points from a possible 6. So we will simulate the game against Birmingham City away from home on a Tuesday night right at the end of September. Fitness already isn't looking great. We have added 1 more point on because of another man of the match performance. So we will jump to the result, and hopefully it won't be a 0-0 because that would be 3 in a row, and that would be pretty. We've been sent off. We've scored. It's another draw. Ugbo gets the goal, but in the 74th minute, we have received a straight red card and a 3.7 rating and absolutely lost our head. The sim has gone disastrously wrong, and there is our first red card of the season. That's not going to do us any favours. Now, because of obviously this suspension, and I'm not sure whether it's 1, 2 or 3, it doesn't really tell you, so we will quick sim this game, and we won't count this as one of our 5. We lose 3-2. Jamal Lowe gets a brace, but it is a defeat, and we will slip down the table a little bit further, but we won't count these as the games that we're playing or simming because, of course, we can't actually play in them. So we'll wait until see when we're back. We are back for suspension then. Just a 1-game suspension, thankfully for us, after a straight red, which doesn't quite fit with what you normally see in the game. But we are back. We are back in the starting 11. We have won the manager's confidence over, and he's believing in us. But we are yet to get a win in this episode, and we desperately need something to happen, and we desperately need to influence this game as Ugbo's coming forward. Chalobah now on the edge of the box. Can we try and find Jamal Lowe? We find Bannon. We find Lowe now. Can we, Lowe, go back from goal? Can we ask for the through ball? No. Commentary's there to clear the ball. Lowe again on the edge of the box. This is what we want to see from him, though. Much more exciting play. Bannon can't clear the ball. The bright start to the game, though, from Sheffield Wednesday. Charlton with a chance. Kelman on the edge of the area. Horvath. Big parry wide. First clear cut goes to Charlton. Charlton are down there struggling. I mean, we are struggling as well. We slipped down to 15th in the table, I think, from the look at the game beforehand. Charlton down in 23rd, though, so there for the taking. Again, it's quite early to be really deciding what teams are down there, but now potentially, can we look to counter-attack? Can we get Ugbo through? We are going to make the run, but it's going to go pretty narrow. Jamal Lowe's too far back to really be influenced. And now we play the ball through to Jamal Lowe. Could this be a chance for us to get ourselves on the score sheet? Barry Bannon on the edge of the box goes back to Valerie. We will call for this ball back. Go back to Chalobah. Patience from Sheffield Wednesday is the key. Charlton again coming forward. Kelman on the edge of the box. He's had a lot of the ball. Half an effort. Dragged wide by Ramsey and never really threatening the goal. But again, we don't want to get complacent here. I need that goal. It's getting to the stage now where I'm starting to feel really desperate to make an impact And just to give us a lifeline, just to give us 3 points, to give this crowd something to shout about. Jamal Lowe now on the edge of the box. Can't find Ugbo. We did call for it. It didn't come through to us. Yeah, it's flat. That is the easiest way to describe this. This is flat. Let me create something now. Going to ask for the ball down the line. Can we play in Barry Bannon? Barry Bannon takes the ball off us into Jamal Lowe. Surely this time we're going to get a goal. No, we don't. Kaminsky gets the save. We still haven't seen a goal in a game that we've actually played. It's turning into a bit of a disaster episode, if I'm being completely honest. It's, yeah, I don't really know what to say. Amos, we're looking for the ball down the line. We find the ball down the line. Can we cut this inside? Can we make anything happen? Ugbo goes back to Shalabar, back to us at the edge of the box. Can we find Jamal Lowe? No, we can't. But I think this second half, we just may have to make the decision that we're going to burn our stamina. And if we have to request a sub, we request a sub. But I've got to try and make something happen because we can't have another bloody 0-0, that's for sure. I don't even care if Charlton score here. I need something. I need a highlight. Amos, again. Through ball, tries to find Jones. Jones intercepts. Charlton with the sub. Can we get the ball back from Ugbo? We do get the ball back from Ugbo. We're not going to have the pace or the stamina to beat our man. We'll go to Ingleson. And now can we find Jamal Lowe on the edge box? There's the through ball. There's the shot. There's the goal. Not only is it an assist, we've finally got a goal in the game. And finally, we have done something. We're not the most boring team in the world. We can score a goal from a game that we play. And we get the assist, and that is more points that we can spend. Now we've got to go and win the game. Can that be the spark that we need? Can that be the floodgates opening? Ingleson in the middle finds Jamal Lowe. And again, we've got a couple of new fresh legs on the way. We win the ball back once. Can we give him the seconds? No, we can't. Commentary is there to dispossess Olaf, who's come on the pitch, who's got a bit of pace and will cause us troubles. Now Coventry are coming forward. Ramsey with the ball. Ingleson's there to clear, though. Bernard picks up the ball in the midfield, and we'll be able to just calm things down a touch as we're going to look to go from one end of the pitch to the other. We'll play it into Jamal Lowe, who's going to look for Ugbo. We are going to make a bursting run forward here and try and give an option. We do make an option again. That's just stamina. That's just legs. Give this a few games. Give this a couple of better performances, and I promise you we will start to cook in the Championship. Performance there, 9.2 rating. Hopefully it might be another man of the match performance with the assist as well. Then a couple of points we can spend to try and just keep progressing our player. Nearly game over. 1 minute added time. Are we finally going to get the win? Our first and only win of this episode so far. We've got the first goal that we played in the game. We now just need to clear the ball. The referee's seen enough. Finally, it's 3 points. Finally, we have our next assist. And finally, we score a goal. All is not lost. 1-0, Sheffield Wednesday. It was a man of the match performance with an assist. We've got to go stamina again. We have to go stamina again. I'm kind of chucking all my eggs in one basket there a little bit, but I do just think that we need to make the most of that. I am going to put a bit on acceleration as well for that man of the match performance. We'll spend 2 points there. Just keep us at a 70 rated. And as we only had a 1 game suspension, we ended up simming it. That would have been the game. So in my head, when I said that we wouldn't count them, I was thinking the suspension might be a little bit longer than it was. We are down to 10th, 14 points. Still only lost 2 games this season. So it's just the lack of goals. That's the concern. We've got 9 goals all season. Southampton lead the way. They are unbeaten on 26. Leicester in second on 21. Millwall, Preston, Ipswich and Coventry decides making up the rest of the playoff picture. Currently down at the bottom. 2 sides still without a win. Charlton, one of them who we've just beat. Oxford United, rock bottom with just 2 points. It could be worse. We'll have a little look at the calendar as we head in to the month of November. So Middlesbrough at home first before Oxford at home to round out the month. Into November, it's West Brom away, Norwich at home, Southampton away. They are the games coming your way next up. Next week, as I say, we will keep the episodes coming. 3 uploads a week currently, with the Glory Hunter also in town and with the player career mode. Not the most exciting episode. We did finish it on a high. Fingers crossed we can kick on from here.